Alright everyone, Friday na naman, no? Tapos na naman na linggo, ang bilis. Welcome to today's daily charting session. Sa mga hindi pa po nakakaalam what we do here, typically we look at either yung mga trending names na list, and that's provided by Investograms. You usually find it on the right hand side of your screen. Or we take a look at chart requests. Usually, halo ng dalawa. And today's no different, although medyo skewed tayo today towards sa mga chart requests because I wanted to get most of them done before the week ended, no? Para meron kayong weekend para pag-isipan or, you know, laitin yung mga analysis ko sa mga request nyo. Alright? So let's start with EMP. So EMP, ever since we broke out here sa 17.5 area, what we've done is nag-consolidate lang tayo dito, no? Nung una, I was looking at this na parang nagpo-form siya ng triangle here. And today, we had a false breakout above that triangle with this candle. Unfortunately, hindi siya nag-hold, no? Nag-close siya beneath, bumalik. So, kung magpatuloy nga yung ganitong klase ng consolidation, dapat medyo nalalapit na yung ending niya, kumbaga. Meaning, price should soon decide what it wants to do. Kung kunwari, nagpatuloy yan, okay, tumuloy lang yung consolidation ng ganito, then mali na yung pattern. Kasi price decided to do something else. Remember, we're only reacting sa ginagawa ng price. We're trying to anticipate a bit. Pero overall, market pa rin yung nasusunod. Siya yung boss. The market will always do whatever it wants to do. Kahit na anong maisip man natin, kahit ano pa man din yung bias natin. So for me, if you're bullish EMP, okay, I want it clear break nitong pattern na to, or maybe patuloy ng consolidation, form a base, break above 19.2, tapos meron tayong base na pwede niyang balikan na magsusupport sa kanya kung sakali man ma-decide niya na mag-pull back bago tumuloy. Bearish scenario naman ng EMP is ma-break tong low na to. So if we break tong low, so itong low is, let me get that, 16.88. If we can break below 16.88, odds are we come back, retest tong 16.5 na area. But kung ganun kabilis yung pagbaksak, baka hindi mag-hold, no? Kung hindi mag-hold, baka ito na yung maging bago nating trading range yun sa ilalim. Kung mag-hold naman yung 16.5 area after ma-break nito, it still wouldn't look peachy. It wouldn't look the best. Pero baka mag-consolidate muna siya dito before deciding what it wants to do. Keeping in mind na kung mabuo man yan, parang medyo itsurang head and shoulders din siya, di ba? So just something to keep in mind, something to keep track of para kung sakali mang mangyari, handa tayo. Okay? In the meantime, sa mga may hawak nito, congratulations. Be sure lang na tandaan to trail your stops accordingly based on whatever system you use and to maintain your discipline para kung mangyari man ang ayaw natin mangyari ay hindi natin mabalik ang karamihan ng gains natin sa market. Okay, but right now it's really looking medyo ranging, bullish pa din obviously. I mean, if you look at it, it's still trending upwards but it's still ranging, so let's see what it does from here, no? Next, let's take a look at now. So I was actually a little surprised na may nag-request ng now. If only because hindi kasi siya gano'ng matunog lately, no? So ano nga ba nangyari sa now? Let's zoom in. Wait, bago mag-zoom in, ito yung mga levels. If you wanna copy it or something, feel free, take a screenshot. So I'm gonna zoom in. Price broke down beneath itong area of support na to, kung saan nag-hold for the longest time. When it broke down, obviously, dyan din tayo nag-retest. Last yung lagi natin pinag-uusapan. Then from there, broke down, form new support. Okay? Push higher, came back, more or less tested this again. Bumitin lang ng konti. Then nagko-conso pa ngayon. If you are bullish ng now, what you want to see from here is kahit papano, mag-form sana tayo ng parang inverted head and shoulders pattern or cup and handle. Whatever shape or form you want to look at it, no? Something like that. Tapos we can possibly break higher from 2 pesos. Then let's see kung kaya niya mag-hold above it. And if so, that opens up this trading range for this particular issue. However, kung from here, bumalik lang tayo dito, tinest na naman natin yung ilalim, tas kung mag-hold, then baka mag-range lang to for the interim while it tries to decide what it wants to do moving forward. Baka kung ganun yung mangyari, baka Q4, mag-console naman siya para maging ganito yung itsura. Diba? So, pwede natin tong gamitin sa fractal in the sense na pwede siyang medyo kakambal. So, kunyari, ganun yung nangyari. Then, pwede natin maisip na kung mag-breakdown man, mabasag man to, baka parang ganito rin yung mangyari. Na mag-breakdown, mag-iritas underneath, tapos break lower. Okay? But for now, ito yung support. We're near resistance. If we can break above 2 pesos, that opens up this trading range. If we can break above 2.22, okay? Honestly, yung mga ganito, yung mga grind pababa, odds are hindi rin ganun kabilis na kainin yan pataas. Kung may grind pababa, kung umakit man, mabasag man tong 2.22, baka grind din siya ulit pataas. But let's see when we get there. Sama-sama naman po tayo dito, sama-sama tayong natututo, sama-sama tayong tumitingin, and mababantayan po natin to. Alright? Next, let's take a look at AP, no? So, AP today is trying to break etong 32.15 na resistance. So, kung titignan nyo, it acted as support here, resistance, tong area na to, no? So, we're trying to break above that, pero wala pa. Diba? Price closed okay, but essentially, you're still stuck within a range. Okay? You're still stuck within that range. So, mahirap pang mag-decide kung ano nga ba talagang pwedeng mangyari sa AP next kasi yung market mismo hindi pa desidido. Diba? Did we have a good close today? Sure. But it still hasn't decided in one way or another. It hasn't broken out this way and it hasn't broken down that way. So what I want to see to confirm at least some type of bullishness is mag-close tayo above 32.15, maybe pull back, hold, then push higher from there. Pagka ganon, then possible na marites natin tong high na to or even yung 35.9 na resistance that we took from there. There. Okay? So yun yung mga tinitingnan kong levels dito sa AP. However, yun nga, it's hard to say na hindi naaangat yan or bababa na yan or tataas na yan dahil di naman natin alam ano gagawin ng market eh. The market will do whatever it wants. Tayo, we analyze tapos sumusunod lang tayo. Okay? So, wag pangunahan. Okay, stick to your plan. Kung kunyari, pasok sa system nyo, then by all means, kung hindi, stand aside, watch muna. Cash is also a position. So guys, I would just like to take this opportunity na makiusap ulit, mag-request na if you like this video, if you like what we do, you find it educational or helpful or at least mildly entertaining, then I would really appreciate it if you give this video a like and consider subscribing to my channel. It's one of the few ways for me to gauge kung talaga nga bang nakakatulong tong content natin sa inyo. Kasi yun naman talaga yung goal. I love to teach, but I also want to be able to help you guys out with the content that we produce. So kung hindi to nakakatulong sa inyo, then please, let me know. Comment din sa comment section kung meron pa kayong mga ibang gustong matutunan, ibang mga gustong makita, then maybe we can incorporate that into the channel as well. Okay, salamat. Moving on, let's take a quick look at Primex. So Primex, let's zoom in a bit, no? More or less sumusunod naman siya sa mga ranges niya eh. We had a range here, broke down, overshoot, came back, traded back above, within that range as well, broke down, and now we formed a new range here. Okay? We formed a new range here. So ngayon, ang hinihintay natin, number one is maybe for volume to pick up a little bit. Kasi compare nyo naman to before, kitang-kita naman gaano ka hina or gaano ka insignificant yung volume lately. No? Granted, usually mababa ang volume kapag nag-accumulate, but mahirap kasi tayo makisabay sa mga big fish kasi di naman natin alam kung ano yung investment time horizon nila eh. They're willing to hold for years, decades, ganon. Tayo hindi naman ganon eh. 'Di ba? Tayo hindi naman ganon. So, that's just something to watch out for. What I wanna see here is not just for price to break back above itong 2 peso na area, 1.99. If it does trade into this trading range again dito sa taas. But I would rather see it na mas may clearance, mas may definition yung move. Kasi kung kunwari dito lang siya, pwedeng kunyari, 'di ba, sabihin natin, sorry guys, bigla nag-ring kasi yung phone eh. Let's say na nag-breakout siya dito, 'di ba? 2 pesos. Pag dito lang siya sa range na to, ang kitted eh. Ang daming mga minor resistances along the way na kailangan nating harapin. So baka mahirap siyang i-trade kung yan yung i-trade lang natin na range. Whereas if we break out, mas clear, tapos magkaroon tayo ng volume moving forward, then baka mas madali na siyang i-trade, mas mabilis i-define yung parameters ng pag-trade natin para malinis. 'Di ba? Para hindi tayo nahihirapan. Kasi yun naman yung gusto natin. Gusto natin mga low-hanging fruit. Right now, medyo nasa alanganin pa siya. We're right at resistance. So let's continue watching this. Let's see what happens in the next few days or weeks. Kung ano nga ba mangyayari sa stock na to. Then we can assess from there. And then finally, let's take a look at Costco, no? So Costco, essentially, we're still trading within this range. Holding companies are tricky. Minsan biglang pumipitik, lumilipad. Minsan naman, kapag isa sa mga subsidiaries niya, may nangyari, damay sa kanya lahat kahit na maliit lang naman na portion yun ng holdings niya. Okay, so holdings are a tricky issue. That said, if you're looking to trade Costco, then for me, at least you wanted to clear this range here muna. Open up a new trading range. Okay, keeping in mind na even if it does, meron tayong support dito that could turn into resistance, which it did here. And then if we can break out from that, may untog tayo ulit at 5.48. So medyo makapal talaga siya, no? Tapos, sa pullbacks naman, meron tayong unfilled gap down here that price could pull back into. Diba? Or it could simply just pull back dito sa bottom end ng range and try to find its way from there. So far, itong 4.80 na support has been holding for a while. Kung titingnan natin, diba? Dito, and so on, no? So it's been holding for a while. Kung mabasag tong 4.94 na area, diba? Dito maraming mga lagpas. Baka mangyari nun, kung mabasag yan, bumalik tayo sa range na to, tas matest na naman tong 4.8. Kung kunwari, mag-hold ulit, then again, yung trading range kasi niya so far, hindi maganda eh, mga segments niya. Parang 4.8 to 4.94, magkano lang yung pwedeng kitain, di ba? Hindi ganong kalaki. Even at 4.94 to 5.17, ganon din. Hindi rin ganong kalaki. Fundamentally, is Costco good? Yes. But timing yung issue eh. 'Di ba? Do we get in simply because it's fundamentally sound? I would argue na hindi, no. Syempre gusto pa rin natin kahit paano maganda yung timing natin para ma-maximize both yung time and yung profit natin. Whereas kung kunwari papasok lang tayo randomly, yes, it might go up in the future, but do we really want to subject ourselves to the ups and downs na unnecessary sa market? 'Di ba? Okay lang yung kunwari, pumasok ka, tapos tumaas na, tapos nagtitrend na siya, so yung up and down yung okay lang. But for price to be in a range, do we really want to subject ourselves to that chop? Mahirap, di ba? So again, bullish scenario, break above the high end of the range, 5.17. Tapos tingnan natin what price does when it encounters these levels of resistances. Bearish scenario, we break below tong 4.94 na area. Let's see kung bumalik nga ba siya dito sa 4.8, then kung ma-establish tong bagong trading range na to. And that's it for today, guys, no? As usual, maraming salamat po sa panonood. I really appreciate it. Good luck and happy trading!